Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Tennis Manager. This is episode 28. Infrastructure-wise, we are getting so close to the end. Only Sports Center things to work on, and we have 5 to initiate, plus 4 more coming in later, and 1 more here. So we are getting really close. Video and Tactical Room is done, and with the turn of the month, we're in good shape. We have 3.5 million. That is enough to get all 4 of the court upgrades out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. It's going to give us a small bonus to how we perform at each area. And actually, with 1.74 still left, let's go ahead and just get this one done as well. It unlocks the third game plan, and that's everything we can do at the moment, with 5 more later on. So just 5 upgrades left other than these finishing up. For the second time in a row, I can't comprehend how or why this has happened, as I have not registered for it, nor have I accepted invites. But we are in Wimbledon Junior, so our second straight junior Grand Slam, and we are the 2 seed this time. I think our path to the final is pretty wide open. Top half of the bracket, the seeded players all got knocked out by the round of 16, so the quarterfinals on have been unranked players. That will be an easy matchup. So actually, the semifinal against the 5 seed is the challenging one. If we get past that, then obviously it's going to be a cakewalk. It was a contest, 7-5, 7-5, but we do win. She had 4 double faults. We had 1 more winner. We had 9 fewer unforced errors. Breakpoints definitely went our way a little bit, and yeah, did what we needed. Kind of only just, though, not our best performance. We have somehow managed to lose the final. I don't know how we've done it against such a low-ranked player who, yeah, that was very much an easy match. I think that's the first truly easy one that we've actually managed to lose. 2 days later, we're into the tournament we should have been in all along, 250 tournament here in Hamburg. And Sloane Stevens, the 6th seed and 35th ranked player, as we have climbed back up to 52nd. Not an easy first round match. Absolutely a difficult draw. Not the only one to see a difficult draw, though. And our next tough match would not be until the quarterfinal. So let's see if we can't pull this one off and get there. 35th is doable, but not going to be easy. Sloane Stevens, now 32 years of age, and it is balanced, but we do come away with the win, 6-3, 7-6. Tiebreaker was fairly comfortable in our advantage. Total winners was our advantage. Unforced errors was very similar, neither one making mistakes, but we did win 57% of the points. We win the hard one, lose the easy one in the second round against the, I think, 67th ranked player. She beats us 4-6, 6-7. So Miss Consistent Uni has fallen off a little bit. She's winning the ones she shouldn't win, and she's losing the ones she should lose at the moment. Did she improve mentally, or did she get worse? I think is a valid question to ask based on recent performance. 500 level tournament, Uni right on the edge of that top 50 ranking that we need. If we can get past for Vertova, I would think we would get enough points from this tournament to do so, as we are right there on the edge. But it definitely looks like first round should be no problem. And it is a problem. Something has happened with Uni. She's flipped a switch and suddenly cannot play. I haven't changed anything. The only thing that's noticeably changed is that mental bump that she got feels like it's triggering something else all of a sudden, and she is losing matches that are easy. That's the second in 3 tournaments, and she lost one that she definitely should have won, even though it was considered balanced. 3 tournaments in a row with surprise losses. Okay. It's okay, but it's not helping her ranking at the moment. I'm not overly concerned. We'll get it back, but this was definitely an opportunity to get some points to get back up into that top 50. I suppose one factor that's worth considering here is I have not invested enough time. I've been focused on training for Uni because we were so comfortable And here is the likely reason why she is suddenly losing matches she should be winning. She's in bad form. Now, how do you fix bad form? You have deep runs. And then you don't take 3 or 4 weeks off after. You do 2 weeks and then play a tournament. 2 weeks, play a tournament. 2 weeks, play a tournament. You win fairly consistently. You don't need to win each tournament, but you get through 2 to 3 rounds in each one, and you're going to maintain top form, which is going to keep you at your best, and you're going to perform. You're going to outperform when you do that, when you keep everything high. And I've managed the physical condition tournament by tournament, but the form has been weak for months. We were still winning a fair amount of the matches we were partaking in and losing the ones we should lose. But now we are seeing the flip side of that. That's got to be the reason. There is a logical answer, and I think that is absolutely it. We have not refound that form. Even though we've played more tournaments, all of a sudden we didn't have the form, and you lose. And so the form doesn't suddenly just magically reappear, even though we won that Junior Grand Slam and then made the final of the next one. That should have bumped the form up, but I don't think it bumped it up enough. That's got to be the answer. Anyway, mystery solved. We've got 2 weeks till our next one. Our form's not going to, we're not going to suddenly have great shape. We're going to still have a low form. That's okay, as long as we can get back into the top 50 anyway. I'm more than happy to focus on Uni's training and turn her into the superstar that she's not far from being. But she's not there yet. We've got to train her up, so that's fine. We'll focus on winning every tournament down the road once we've just about maxed her out. Infrastructure update, check-in. Business Center, of course, already done. Youth and Scouting Center, 25 days left until everything is done. The Medical Center has just finished. We are 100% on the Medical Center, better than anybody else. And in the Sports Center, we have 1 month or less in all 4 courts. We have 15 days left on the connected courts, and the Sports HQ is ready for its final upgrade. We do have enough financially to make that happen right away, so let's just go ahead and get on with it. That adds 1 more player, 2 coaches, and 3 physios, which is important because physios is one of the key reasons why I haven't expanded upon the 3 players that we have right now. We didn't have space for more physios. Is it just me, or is this the 3rd senior tournament in a row that we've had a first round draw against a seeded opponent? Which, okay, it happens. It does happen. But how often? It shouldn't be every tournament, that's for sure. And we are looking at trouble, no matter how you look at it. If we win the first round, we're likely to lose the second. And we don't get through the first because we still don't have form. We're weak. We're playing like it. We lose again in the first round, so not building anything up. I am set to play more tournaments the rest of the season that will hopefully eventually right this and get us in the place we need to be, but at the moment we're struggling. So unfortunately we're going to enter the US Open still without any form, so I don't have high expectations at all, but we could certainly use a favorable draw so we can pick up some points. And we do. We do have a favorable draw. We've got a pretty decent chance of getting to the round of 32. One tougher one to get past, but certainly not the hardest. Easy. 6-1, 6-1. Okay. Second round. That's got to help a little bit. It is the 30th ranked Kostyuk, but this might be a winnable one. 23-year-old Ukrainian. Balanced, high serve intensity. Let's see how we do. It's too early of a round to really bother to get in there, and no, without the form, and that's the problem. You gotta win some matches to get form, but we can't win matches, so we can't get form. It remains weak. I have put us in a bit of a pickle by going against my norm by focusing more heavily on training and lightening the calendar, and now we can't buy a win hardly at all. I do have a response. I do have an answer. We are going to have a busier calendar now, but also I did throw in a much lower level tournament But the earliest I could get something registered further ahead was 6 weeks away, and I think there's 1 or 2 tournaments in between. We'll see if we can get some form, force it on Uni here along the way. We need to win a few matches to see that build and get back to winning ways. Could this be a kickstart for Grant? I certainly hope it would be. Her confidence and fighting spirit both go +2 after a failed US Open Junior tournament. The final 4 upgrades that still need to be applied are the last 4 courts. The hard court still has a few days left on it, but the other 3 just got done. However, we are low on funds right now. We could get our grass court to the final level currently, but we're also September, so I'm kind of wondering how to go about this one. How would I like to do it? Let's just get on with it. Get 3% bonus this time. So that's actually a big upgrade from what the others were, where they were 1% bonuses each. Here we go for the second time in just a matter of months. Both Grant and Jovic on the same day are pushing. I'll go ahead and give them the contract termination. It seems to, they haven't terminated. Either it's a bug or it's a feature. I've heard something about it can happen, but they'll give you extra chances, especially when you agree to give them the time. But one of these days, I'm expecting it to actually result in termination. For one of them, it's the 3rd time we've accepted the termination. That's Grant, I believe. For Jovic, that's the 2nd time now that we have accepted a termination of the contract. 250 tournament, but not a lot of high-ranked players here. This has given us a little bit of an opportunity because we are ranked. We are ranked 8th. We've got a favorable 1st and 2nd round. It's been recent enough, and we did do, even though we only got to the 2nd round, we did do enough in the last tournament that we do have a little bit of form now. It's getting better. Will that translate back into victories? I mean, it's not like we're going to win this tournament or anything or be favorites to, but if we get against Benchik in the quarterfinal and lose there, I'll be happy. And we can't even get past Lackey in the first round. She's only ranked like 85th. So it continues. Was it not form? Is there something else going on? Was there another update to this game that I didn't know about in the middle of playing? Because we just went through all of episode 27. I'm recording 27 and 28 back to back. This is 28, by the way. 27 was just fine. Everything was normal there. We get to episode 28 and my world's falling apart. Uni. Bad form. She is struggling at the moment. And I thought I had the answer. But here we are, losing another easy match. We've lost 4 easy matches in a row. We've lost 5 in a row overall. Or we've had 1 win in that stretch. We're 1-5, 2-5. I don't know. It's definitely a bad run. And it continues. This is it. This is the chance. This is what I've been waiting for. The last tournament was a good opportunity. But this is what I've been waiting for, to right the wrongs, fix the form, and get back to our winning ways. If we do not win this tournament, something is seriously going on with Uni. We are the 1 seed. We are comfortable in that. The 3 seed is ranked 172. The 2 seed is 165. Each and every one of these should be very easy for us. We should win this 60 level / 80 level, whatever they want to call it, Templeton US tournament. I'm here to get back to winning ways. I am not going to intervene. I'm not going to watch it live. Will the quick sim, will Uni right this ship? Can she get back to winning, or is she done for the year? This isn't going to accumulate a lot of points either, so it's not going to suddenly get us back into the top 50. But this is about getting her back into remembering how to win. That's a good start. 501st ranked player, we lost the opening set. We did battle back and win. Come on, Uni. Get it together. Quarters were easy. Semis were a little bit closer, but it is still a win. Still not looking good. I mean, we should be winning these by a very, very wide margin. We are in the final. This could be the morale improvement. 6-3, 6-4. Tournament win. Not looking terribly good, though. I mean, it really isn't. Morale is high, shape is good, physical condition is all high, and we're back into the top 50, barely, with Uni. Still got some work to do here in the last month and a half of the season for her. Grant and Jovic, I keep telling them they can leave. They keep opting not to. Whatever's going on with that, I don't know. I'm ready to move on from them and, find some better players, especially Jovic, who isn't developing, even though Jovic is a better player than Grant is. Grant at least is developing a little bit, but neither one of them doing much. I can move on from them and try somebody else, bring somebody else in, but it is what it is. Anyway, Uni, a little win can't hurt. But what can hurt is losing again and again and again like she has. So hopefully a little win streak now can get her going the right direction. But we'll find out next time. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm a Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.